Are you looking at your wardrobe and thinking, I have nothing to wear? Well, I can't relate because my current wardrobe I am obsessed with. Right now I have some of my favorite pieces that look good with anything. So you could use this as a guide to pick up some new pieces and you can finally be happy with your current wardrobe. So let's start off with the basics, but let's make this far from boring with elevated basics. So look, the essentials don't have to be boring. So instead of picking up a normal crew neck sweater that's plain, that has no taste, pick up a crew neck sweater with pattern and with texture. So the one that I picked up most recently is a textured sweater. This one is from Ralph Lauren. The name for it is a cable knit sweater. And this is actually a very popular design when it comes to crew neck sweaters. So although it is pretty common, I still think it's one of the best pieces that you could pick up right now. Now look, Ralph Lauren can get pretty pricey. So the best alternative I found is the one from Uniqlo. And look, I wanted to pick up multiple colors in the sweater that I already have, but I don't want to spend too much money. So instead, I'm going to be going to Uniqlo. I'm going to be getting some of those for myself. Now it's no secret that I love quarter zips. I already have plenty in my wardrobe, but one that I'm obsessed with right now, especially now that we're getting into the cold weather, is a quarter zip sweater. So this one's a little bit more elevated, if anything, a little bit more sophisticated. Now, as of right now, I only have 2 in my wardrobe, but I'm obsessed with these, so I'm definitely gonna be getting a lot more. I have one in gray and I have one in blue, and either one of these I think looks great and easily one of my favorite pieces in my wardrobe. The next one is a waffle long sleeve shirt. Now the reason why I love this one so much is because for some reason every single winter I always forget to pick up new long sleeve shirts, and I don't know if it's just because I found them too boring, but there was something about them that always made me forget them. So yes, a long sleeve shirt by itself is a little boring, and a way to make that more interesting is with some pattern, and the pattern that I decided to go with is the waffle textured long sleeve shirt. The one that I have is from Urban Revival, but I've seen these everywhere, Hollister, Abercrombie. So if it's nice and chilly and I want a simple outfit, you can wear it by itself. It's still just a shirt, therefore you can throw on a jacket over it. It's going to look good. And speaking of jackets, I still gotta say that my favorite jacket as of right now is the one that I'm currently wearing, and that is a workwear Dickies jacket. I really don't get tired of this one because it's in the color black. It'll quite literally go with anything. Now of course, sneakers is something that every guy has in their wardrobe, and honestly, if you're just like me, you're always looking for the next pair of sneakers. But I promise you, once you start picking up the right sneakers, you really don't want to pick up any more because you just want the one that you have. So sneakers can still be an elevated basic. The one that I decided to go with is the one from Axel Arigato. Right now, if I had to cut down my sneaker collection and only pick one that will go with anything that's still elevated and looks good with anything I decide to wear, it's these from Axel Arigato. So it makes it the perfect option. And that's exactly why I always talk about versatility. And the best purchases, even outside your wardrobe, is something that is always going to make you look good, no matter the occasion, no matter anything else in your outfit. Now, of course, I can't stress how important it is to have great hair. And for those of us who have curly and wavy hair, we are finally able to get the perfect hair product from Bluemon, the sponsor of today's video. Today, November 22nd, is the launch of Bluemon's newest hair product, the Rebound Curl Cream. Now, I was able to get my hands on this a few weeks ago, and I've been using it every day. Not only has my hairstyle looked better, I've been receiving a lot more compliments. And also, my hair has felt better, but that's also because I've been pairing it with the Cloud Control hair oil. The new hair product is very easy to use. With wet or damp hair, you apply throughout your hair. Again, I add the hair oil. I like to blow dry with the diffuser. It helps a ton when you have wavy and curly hair. And the hair product itself gives you a light medium hold. It literally only takes me 5 minutes in the morning, and those 5 minutes has made me look way better. And it's all because you're using the right hair product. Now from here, you could choose to add more hair products after. And if you need a restock on any of Bluemon's products, today is the perfect day to do so because they're starting their Black Friday sale. Now the Rebound Curl Cream isn't part of the sale because it just came out, but everything else, if you spend $20, you get 15% off, $40, you get 25% off, all the way up to $90, getting you 35% off with a free gift. This is Bluemon's biggest sale of the year. So if you want more products, or maybe you wanted to try a product for the first time, now is the time to do so. And again, starting today, so you have to act fast. The link's gonna be the first one in the description. Now let's talk about my recent pickups. And that's because every single time I pick up something new, I have my honeymoon phase with it. Because it's still new to me, because it still gives me that new fresh factor, it automatically places itself into my list of my favorite pieces. Since we were talking about shoes earlier, let's talk about my most recent pickups when it comes to shoes. The ones that I got from Nike are the Air Max 97s and the Air Force 1s. I picked them up in 2 different colors, yet both of them are very versatile. It's nothing new, but still some of my favorite pieces right now. And if we're still talking about my Nike pickup haul, I picked up 2 clothing items that I am still very obsessed with as well. The one that I got the most compliments with is a Nike crew neck sweatshirt. This one's in a collab of Stussy. So combining the fact that it's a recent pickup and I always get compliments with it, one of my favorite pieces to be wearing right now. And again, I was talking about quarter zips, and as much as I love my sweater ones, casual quarter zips are still some of my favorite pieces that I always wear throughout the fall and winter. So this gray quarter zip from Nike is definitely one of my favorites. It's also worth noting that these pieces are on sale right now for the whole Black Friday thing. So just like anything else, everything is going to be linked in the description in case you wanted to pick anything up for yourself. Now look, I was talking about how essentials can get pretty boring. However, they're still essential. And although they're not the nicest ones to look at, I'm still wearing them every day because they are still essential to complete my outfit and therefore still some of my best pieces in my wardrobe. wardrobe. One that I gotta talk about is chinos. In the fall and winter, I find myself wearing chinos a lot just because they tend to be a little bit thicker. And as of recently, my wardrobe has a lot of elevated pieces, more sophisticated pieces, and I think chinos definitely complete that look. So my favorite one is from Hollister. This one's in the color navy. I love the fit. Now look, I know a lot of people like to bash on slim pants, but I gotta say when it comes to chinos, slim definitely looks best. And if you want the relaxed look, you could definitely do that with a pair of jeans, but when it comes to your chinos, slim fit is always better. I really don't follow the hype when it comes to the baggier the pants, the better. I think there's a good in between relaxed, slim. I personally stay away from skinny, but if that's your style, then you can wear that proudly. But I have some more relaxed pants in the color black, or even a lighter wash pair. And again, these are very essential in any guy's wardrobe, and I definitely find myself wearing these a lot. Now the piece that I pretty much live in on a daily basis is hoodies. Now even though I have plenty of different hoodies, every single hoodie pretty much follows the same criteria. A drop shoulder, a baggier fit, but I still like my hoodies to be slightly cropped. Now, of course, the most versatile option is a black hoodie. And honestly, this definitely does look good, but I don't think a black hoodie could be in my best pieces. That's exactly why I like color into my hoodies. So an earth one looks great. I love some in a forest green, navy. Like I said, I definitely have a lot to choose from. When it comes to hoodies, I really just don't get tired of them. Now, one jacket that's going to be essential for me as the weather starts getting colder and colder is a puffer jacket. I'm not going to lie, I don't handle the cold too well, and therefore I need a jacket that's going to keep me warm and look good. And I really can't think of a better jacket for that than a puffer jacket. I have a few from Hollister, Nautica, even Calvin Klein makes a pretty good one. Now, pretty much the only colors I have are black and brown, but I'm going to be experimenting to see what looks good, or even some different textures. I remember seeing a Levi's corduroy puffer. That one definitely interested me, so definitely going to be keeping an eye out for that one. But speaking of corduroy, the best pair of pants that I have in my wardrobe are a pair of corduroy pants. Now I definitely put this one later on the list just because I don't want to get too annoying about corduroy pants, but definitely gotta say it definitely is my favorite pair of pants to be wearing, especially that it's cold. It does a really good job of keeping my legs warm. Speaking about things that I get annoying about, let's talk about my pair of boots. This is my absolute favorite pair of footwear when it comes to the fall and winter and my current wardrobe. Like I said, I would really never get tired of these, and therefore if you haven't tried one already, definitely recommend it. Now my accessories. Accessories are always going to be an essential part of my outfit, even if you can't see it. Now what I'm most known for is my St. Michael pendant. I love this one, but I finally decided that it's time to experiment with some new places. The one that I'm looking at right now is Regimen. I ended up getting a few different pieces from them, and I love them. Definitely an underrated brand in my opinion. I also can't go without a watch. I love Tissot, I love Seiko. These are definitely great places to look at for your first watch. And pretty much my favorite accessory, the one that I can't go outside without, is cologne. The one that you can't even see, but the one that's always the first one to get noticed, as long as I'm next to that person. Now, I love winter colognes. They're stronger, and therefore they tend to get more noticed. So my favorite winter colognes are Jean Paul Gaultier. I love Hugo Boss The Scent. One that I'm looking at is the newest one from YSL. Can't remember the name off the top of my head, but it's gonna be right here. Like I said, I am very proud of my wardrobe. And a lot of these pieces you can find for pretty cheap right now because it's Black Friday. And if you're gonna do some more Black Friday shopping and you want to know the 10 best gifts to give right now, here's a video that's gonna show you exactly that. Other than that, I'll see you in the next one.